Suggestion, go on. 5 minutes pre-live? What do you mean 5 minutes pre-live?
Well done, mate. I think that was going to have to work harder than that if he wants a championship with you.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, Marco. And welcome, Gio. Oh, let me actually see if I can add the chat onto the screen so you guys can see it as well. Well, from what I can see, you should be able to see it, but maybe it's too... Oh, you can see the chat. Okay, yeah, that's good. But can you... Wait. I'm checking on my phone quickly. Now, let me open the lobby anyway. I have to turn off the music, by the way. It got instantly copyrighted yesterday. Like, a whole YouTube stream demonetized because of copyright. So. That's stupid. Gonna be pretty dead, but I don't want to quit the game. Let's get into open lobbies, guys. Let me open the lobby. Luckily, I pre-saved the settings. Open lobby. I'll invite a few people, and hopefully we get a full lobby pretty soon. I'll invite you as well, Marco, if the lobby decides to open. And you can see the chat on the left, so that's good. Marco's here already in the Discord, ready to battle. If the lobby opens, I don't know why it takes this long. But let me go ahead and share my stream as well. I don't know why the lobby's not opening. There we go. Load the save and just double check the settings real quickly. Realistic, regular. All of that's fine. Could turn ghosting off, but we're gonna ghosting on, but we're gonna leave it on. Now it's gonna be time for a track selection, as this game sound is pretty low. What are we gonna do? Marco's in already. We're still gonna wait. Let me go into McLaren real quick. And then we're gonna do China again, of course, in real life. We're gonna do... Oh, we did Bahrain. We're gonna do Jeddah. We're gonna do Imola. I don't think we've done Imola yet. Gonna skip Monaco. We're gonna try Canada. Then we're gonna try... I think we did Zandvoort. We're gonna do Monza today. We're gonna do Singapore, Mexico, and we're gonna do Abu Dhabi. I think 8 races, and then we'll see. Maybe we do more, maybe we do less. Let me start sending out invites for people that might want to join. Let me send one to Max first. I know he wants to join. I might go into in a voice call with him as well. Who else might want to join the lobby? I know, I'll just invite a few more people and see. Not at my wheel to humble you, unfortunately. That is very unfortunate. Would have loved to be humbled by you. Let's start sharing the stream a bit. Can't see the chat anymore. Others. I just randomly disappeared. F1 is primary source. It could be. Wait. Or can I not add a new window capture and then name it chat? And then I should. Oh, it's just a black field. Does that help? Can you even does it make a difference? Or is it just completely black? It's just a black field. Okay, that's fine. Do I have to share display? Display capture and then oh, but it's still all the way on the left. So. I probably can't add chat. Well, there's probably a way, but I don't know if it's possible with this plugin. I don't know. I don't think it's. I think this plugin is like not read properly by OBS or something. Quite complicated. Yeah, because it's an external plugin. So, people are reading up. I don't want people to ready up. Come on. I want a few more guys on the grid. Max Wolpers is gonna join as well, and I'll go in a voice call with him as well. So, more people joining. Or I think Max is gonna join. Let me go into ETA's voice call. Okay.
Hallo?
Hallo.
Oh.
Kommst du?
Ja, Game startet.
Sind schon 13 Leute drin. Erste Lobby. Also noch nicht gefahren.
Das war gut.
So we're just waiting for Max to join, and he's launching up the game now, and then we'll start. I don't know why people keep reading up. I can actually go for the Chrome livery as well. Ne, Invite hast du, oder?
Ja, hab ich.
People keep reading up. Julius is here again. Pretty sure that's the same guy from yesterday. You're actually... Yeah, I actually have a hydration. Max, auch im Chat. So we've got a few fast guys again. Let's see if we're going to get better names than yesterday. Anyone remembers we had Charles Leclerc, which is Lucas Beisner. Yeah, Julia, welcome in. I sent you a Steam friend request so I can then invite you to the Discord. We have Max here again and Marco, who you didn't see yesterday, but he's pretty fast as well. So it should be good. But strict track limit. I can do strict track limits.
Ach du Scheiße. China.
This is in?
Ja,
Okay, you can ready up then. Full lobby for the first race, that's pretty good. And a few fast guys in as well. Julia, please accept my Steam request so I can send you the invite to the Discord server. And then we can have more clean races together instead of just hoping that you find my lobby or have notifications on streams. So maybe one day where I stream on Twitch and not on YouTube, you're gonna miss the lobby. So if you join the server, you'll never miss one. Oh, ich muss uns machen. Wow.
Kennst du den Playseed Instinct? F1 Instinct?
Mm. I accepted. Okay, perfect. I think pretty sure that was the last reset. Sorry for that. But I want to put us at the back of the grid. Make it a bit more fun for us. And now we can ready up again. Okay, perfect. Let me send you the Discord link then. I prefer to watch on YouTube because on Twitch ads are unbearable. Yeah, that's understandable. That's fair enough. I'm mainly trying to push my YouTube as well, but I can stream both at the same time, so that makes it quite easy for me to do both. So. I sent you a link to my server now. So. Max, hast du heute Morgen geguckt?
Ja, aber ich bin eingeschlafen wieder.
Wow.
Ich bin erst, glaube ich, um 5, halb 6 schlafen gegangen.
Wieso das?
Ich musste Kollegen abholen, der hat Platten gehabt.
Oh.
Ja, Start habe ich geguckt. Ich glaube bis Runde 30 oder so, dann bin ich wieder eingeschlafen und bin um 10 aufgewacht. Hast du komplett geguckt?
Ja, ja.
China.
Kann gut sein, dass ich, wenn du irgendwann sagst, dass ich halt mute bin und auf dem Stream schwäche. Also, falls ich nicht antworte, dann weiß ich so, weil ich wahrscheinlich mute bin und dich nicht gehört habe. So here we go then, guys. First race of the stream, down in 18th. Favorite lights in China. And unlike real life, the McLarens are able to actually start the race. We're gonna get a good start on our teammate and fly past him instantly. Up into the first corner we go. A lot of chaos already as we're gonna try and slip through on the inside. We get bumped there, the Aston goes for a spin as we keep gaining position. The Williams cuts across us and goes very wide, so we have a very, very wide line through turn 3. But we get through cleanly up into 8th position. And we're gonna find our way up the inside of the Williams here, maybe up the inside of the Red Bull as well, as he has a double lockup and goes straight, and we gain another position up into the top 6 already. Good start for us. Have to be cautious there. Could have gone for a move as Hamilton did, but instead we're going to go for a dive up the inside here. Keep it nice and clean. Oh, that's not great on the exit, but we're going to go all the way around the outside here. The Williams might even get the undercut. We're 3 wide as I have to go very, very wide. We're 3 wide on the exit, but we're able to pull ahead. Now we're going to have to drain our entire battery to try and close the gap and also hold on to this position. Aggressive driving ahead and going to go slightly defensive. As the Red Bull in front of me loses it, and the Williams goes for a massive send, rear ends the Red Bull, which slows him down enough because that would have been a beautiful switchback for us. There's some guys retiring already in this race, not ideal. Heading on to lap number 2, the Williams goes to the outside, doesn't cover off the inside, and basically gives us a free pass back up into the top 5. He's going to try and swing around the outside, but the inside line is much better. We're going to go up the inside of the Red Bull. Through turn 2, we're going to leave the space. It's nice and clean racing. The Mercedes goes a bit wide, and the Red Bull goes for a spin, and there's a lot of chaos behind us, even though we didn't have any contact, as we're now going to try and send it up the inside of the Mercedes as he just closes the door and blocks off the switchback as well. Quite an aggressive driver, and as a result of that, we're going to lose out to the Aston Martin of Giulio, who of course was on the stream yesterday as well, a very fast and clean driver as well. So let's just try and follow him through, see if he's able to get past the Merc.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Here we go then, the Mercedes is out of battery. We're about to find out if he's just going to side-swipe Giulio off the track. And he's not going to do that, so maybe he'll swipe me as he goes very, very defensive. And he's going to go for a massive dive. And we're going to get quite a nice switchback. He tries to cover it off, but we're going to have the better traction and we get past up into 4th place. Beautiful switchback there. On to lap number 3 we go. Giulio sets new fast lap of the race. As we're going to try and recharge some of my battery, and we've got a spinner ahead. The Haas goes for a spin and we have to take evasive action as he nearly collects us and Giulio, but that promotes Giulio up into 2nd position. Gonna have to try and get past this Haas as quickly as possible, and we get a very nice exit out of turn 2. Are we able to pull ahead? I'm gonna go defensive. He's gonna try and send it around the outside, but we've got the inside line and we're able to get up into the podium paying positions here. Oh, we might get a good run on Giulio here. We had quite a poor exit. Oh, he's probably got more batteries. I'm going to go cautious and save my battery here. I don't want to use too much, as it looks like he is going to go for the lead, heading down into the hairpin. And he flies past the Merc. We're going to stick behind for now, aiming to maybe get past into the 1st corner. Max is up to 5th place as well. Got a lot of dirty air through there, but here we go. Going to try and overtake the Mercedes. We've got a bit more battery. We're going to be side by side heading into the 1st corner. Can we go all the way around the outside into turn 1? He's going to go in very deep as we try and hang it all the way around the outside inside for turn 2. With the tighter exit, we should get this move done, and that is an absolutely beautiful move around the outside to take 2nd place. As we're now right behind Giulio, we're going to try and save some battery and then overtake him at the end of the race. We're only on lap number 4 of 5 so far. We've got a Red Bull here, or a V-Carb, that might try and take me out. Or just block me, I don't know what he's doing. And he spins and ruins our race. I mean, that's unlucky. Nothing we could do there. That is pretty unfortunate. But nonetheless, we're now fighting with the other Aston Martin. And hopefully we get DRS here. And we do get DRS, so at least that.
Keep on them, they might make a mistake.
Why not ghosting? I don't know. As top 3 are fighting, we're going to go to the outside here. The Aston's going to go a bit deep. I might get a double switch back here. We pick up a warning. Cutting the corner. The Mercedes ahead. Very interesting track limits by him. As we're now going to be fighting our teammate heading down into the 1st corner. The Aston Martin as well. This is going to be a double overtake. Around the outside we go. Back up into 5th place. Going to try and stick it up the inside of Max here. Through turn 2, a very, very close racing. We're going to get the job done. Around the outside we go. Can still finish in 2nd here, but Giulio has pulled away. As the Merc goes for a hit, I really have to turn off ghosting. I turn on ghosting, as he just absolutely punts the Haas off. I either have to kick the Merc and turn on ghosting. I probably have to do both. But let's at least see. Maybe we can still get past him. This is going very slowly. I'm going to have a look up the inside here. Classic Hamilton move. He doesn't fall for it. He's recharging a lot of battery. He doesn't want to lead. As we're gonna go past him and we're gonna get DRS as well, I believe. Unsure where that was for, so I'm expecting him to probably straight line us into the hairpin here. And he actually goes clean, doesn't hit us. Max goes for a spin on the last corner there. Julio's gonna win the race. We would have had a nice fight, but unfortunately we got taken out. I have to turn ghosting on. That was definitely the wrong decision, but P2 for the first race is okay. I think Marco had some issues on lap 1, so he's quite far back. But besides that, Julio, myself, and Max found our way through pretty quickly. Hast du Guerilla Lock?
Nee, ich wurde gehittet.
No.
Keine Ahnung wer.
Ich denke, ich glaube der Mercedes. Also muss Ghosting anmachen, aber...
Irgendeiner. Kann ja nur Ferrari oder... Der Mercedes war ja links. Kann Ferrari oder Aston gewesen sein, einer von beiden. Aber egal. Nur eine 5-Lap-Pass.
I was taken out twice. Yeah, I thought so. You were quite far back. Unlucky. I think we have to kick the Merc. One of the Mercs is not ideal.
Elias oder SS29?
EKA bastard kick. Welcome into the stream, Kinezos. That's a lovely first comment. Welcome into the stream. Hope you leave a follow as well, even if the first lobby has some chaotic drivers. You said the both Williams. Okay, so both Williams, one Merc. EKA. Wait, am I blind? Which team is he in? Both Williams, one Merc, and then EKA. There's another Twitch streamer that joined.
Twitch Streamer?
Yeah, Twitch TV and Gamer Tech. I was first and he crushed 3 times. Yeah, but what team was he in? What car?
Oha, der ist sauer.
Oh, sauer. Mercedes. The Elias guy. Elias the one. I was gonna kick him anyway. Wait, Kinezos, are you... If you were in the Haas, then I think I know which guy you mean. I was gonna kick him anyway, yeah. And then both Williams. And I have to turn on ghosting. Oh. Max, du hast einen Fan im Stream. Yes? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna kick this guy.
Ja, das ist mein Teamkollege in der Liga, wo ich war.
And then both Williams.
Fenduratte.
XS7K. SC7. I don't think he's in the lobby. I think he retired and left the lobby. Because he's not here. We've got another Twitch streamer and I don't know what he's doing here. Thank you, no worries. Hope you enjoy the lobbies.
Ich guck mal, ob der live ist.
Cool, good. We're gonna turn ghosting on so we don't have... Or so our battles aren't ruined because that was very unfortunate. Thanks, Eric Romadok, for the follow as well. Finn, du kannst einfach joinen. Kannst einmal die Lobby suchen oder von
Ich lade ihn
Maxes Profil joinen, genau, ja. Give me a... Are we loading into the next one? No, not yet. Let me update the follower message, latest follower. There we go. New
Ich glaube,
follower.
wir müssen uns noch zurücksetzen.
Ja, das kann auch sein. Finn ist auch hier, sehr gut. Marco goes to the back. Max goes back. Julio goes back.
Finn kannst du auch nach hinten machen.
Finn ist auch schon was hinten. We have 2 Twitch streamers in. We've got
Ach,
Twitch TV Pumas and... oh, that's the wrong one. and Ben Banger's Twitch TV. Don't know either of them, but on we go. Time to ready up. Let's see if I can find them on Twitch.
Ben Bangers ist auf. Der ist nicht.
Und der andere Twitch Boomer. Der ist nicht on. Aber vor 12 Monaten das one. Seine Clips sind irgendwie Rocket League.
Ach du Scheiße.
First lap ghost better. No, not full ghost, because otherwise it's not open up. Not full ghost. If someone spins, yes, but if there's no collisions the whole first lap, then that's. I mean, you might as well just go do time trial or Grand Prix.
Da war eben so Chaos, ne?
Ja, ja. Ja, für Clips halt. Und auch sonst ja tot, wenn du erste Runde keine Collisions hast. Thanks, King of Kings, for the follow as well. I believe you're in the lobby as well. And Finn with the follow as well.
Finn ist mein Fan.
Yeah, King of Kings is starting in pole. So thanks for the follow. Welcome into the stream.
Marco Jemitz.
Ja, ist schnell.
Oh, der klingt auch schnell.
So here we go then, guys. Race number 2 at Jeddah. We did Jeddah yesterday with simulation damage. And I'll have a few clips uploaded soon on my YouTube and TikTok. Quite a chaotic race, but 5 relights here for a regular open lobby at Jeddah. No damage enabled with assists. And we're underway, and I don't know how people are spinning already. And there's some bugging going on. Jeddah's been very chaotic. We're just going to try and get through some bumper cars. Ghosting's definitely paying off. And we've got almost too much ghosting, I'd say. Side by side we go. One Red Bull has forgotten to go on the gas, but we're up into the top 10 already somehow. With Marco right on the back of us. One of the fastest drivers in this lobby, as I don't know what the V-Carb ahead of me is doing. There's an Alpine, I believe, span off there as well. We're going to go to the outside of the V-Carb, and he just tries to put me into the wall. And we're going to switch back him, and he's just going to turn into us. Let's see if he's just going to straight line us here. That would, of course, not be ideal. I think he might miss me. And they do go absolutely straight. As Marco nearly loses the car, that was very close. We're gonna go past here on the inside with 3 wide along the wall, and we somehow get through. And I clip the inside wall, and we're gonna cut that corner and pick up the track limit warning. We're up into the top 7, but we've got quite a big gap to Julio and Max ahead of us. Oh my god, as we have a massive power slide out of the last corner.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Green flag.
Yellow flag ahead. Or behind. As we're going to try and close this gap ahead. Nailing sector 1 so far. That was absolutely nailed. Perfect section there as we keep closing the gap to the cars ahead. We're almost within DRS range, we're closing in. Well, it's a bit deep there, gonna have to pick up another warning. We're on 2 warnings already, that's not great. We're going to have to be cautious from here on out. As the V-Carb is doing some interesting defensive tactics. Julio thinking the better of the 2 and going for the DRS. And we've closed 2 seconds within a lap. That is some dirty driving by the V-Carb as we just about get through there. Very, very close. Gonna let Julio go ahead. Or not. They're going to try and hold it around the outside. He's going to get the DRS though. So he will most likely be leading into the first corner. I'm going to try and hold it into turn 1 anyway. As he's going to go very, very deep. And we're going to switch back him. Try and get the better exit. We're going to be side by side, but I think we're going to be able to pull ahead into turn 4. And that was a beautiful switch back through the first chicane. Nice fight there, nice on the limit. Maybe a bit over the limit for Julio as he went a bit deep. We're going to try and close the gap to the cars ahead. Bit of a moment there. We're about to be within DRS range, although we have to be careful. We already have 2 track limit warnings. As we absolutely nail the chicane. Won't get DRS just yet, I believe. Oh yes, we do. That is absolutely perfect for us. Just as we run out of battery, and we've got DRS to the cars ahead. As I hit the wall, and I might not get DRS here. I will get DRS. That's good. Onto the penultimate lap of the race we go then. Gonna have to save a lot of battery here while still closing the gap. If we want to have a chance for the win, we're only in 5th place, but the top 4 are very close. It's our teammate Max in the lead now. As a Red Bull hits the inside wall and loses a lot of time, and he's out of contention for this race now. And he retires instantly and leaves. So he rage quits after hitting the inside wall at turn 4. It's very understandable.
Okay, clear.
Ferrari gets a bad exit. Have to try and go for a move here. He might be out of battery. We might go for it into turn 1. We might even go for a move for P2 here. Ferrari is truly out of battery. I was very lucky there to survive that. As we go up into 3rd place now. And Aston Martin slows down there for no reason. We're going to get past up into 2nd place. And it's a McLaren 1-2. And our teammate has a 2-second penalty. So we might be able to win this. Or we should be able to win this. But of course we do still want to win it on track. Here we go then, let's see how much more juice Max has left. We're gonna have to go for a dive, although he has way more battery than us. Oh, we won't be able to win it, he's got more battery, we're gonna have DRS. But he has a time penalty, so we're gonna win it anyway. GG. Also Runde 1 war ganz wild.
Yeah.
Max getting humbled. He had 2-second pen. But he was like 3 seconds clear after lap 1. I don't know what the one Ferrari did. But still a decent race. Good fight with Julio. Big Finn.
Was hast du gemacht?
I don't know. Let's see if Finn is in the chat as well. Gar nichts? No. I'll leave him in for one more. First corner. Well, Kinezos, that's open lobbies. If you want cleaner, more serious racing, then you need to join leagues or like 25 or 50% races. But in 5-lap races, where you have no damage and all assists enabled, you shouldn't really expect anything less. But if you survive the first lap, then normally it's okay. If you want, I can move you further back. So then at the back are the cleaner and faster drivers. So then you can avoid everyone instead of having people crash into you from behind. So if you want me to, I can put you at the back of the grid with us as well. With myself, Max, Marco, Julio, and Finn. If you want. I can also put you on pole if you want. Your choice. But the chance you survive is probably higher if you start at the back.
Ach, ich liebe Jetta.
Wow.
Schade, dass die abgesagt wurde.
Okay, I'll put you at the back then as well for the next. Shanghai war ein guter Fight da, letzte Runde. My friend King from Cyprus. Oh, you guys are friends. Awesome. Yeah, he followed as well, so thanks him for the follow. Imola's gonna be absolute chaos as well.
Ach du Scheiße.
Let me move us to the let me move us to the back.
Du willst auch die Welt brennen sehen, ey.
Ach, die Clips.
Imola. Ach du Scheiße.
Yeah, you were starting in second place, so let me get you back here. Oh, I'm from Switzerland, not Germany. Time to ready up. Imola's gonna be absolute chaos. I did an Imola lobby like a month ago. And I think I was like top 5 after Sector 1, so gonna be interesting. Thanks, Kinezos, for the follow as well. There we go. I think it's updated now. Newest follower. Thank you and welcome to the.
Ich will nur eben anmerken, dieser Restovkn,
Ja.
den kannst du vergessen.
Sehen wir
Pass
gleich.
bei dem auf. Der hat mich und Julio versucht, die ganze Zeit, wenn wir neben ihm waren, nach links, weißt du, so ein Band gedrückt und so.
Mhm. Das war der V-Cup da, oder wer war es? Kick?
Ne, der Kick, Juris, Frau, keine Ahnung, wie der ausgesprochen hat.
Jo. Mhm. F1 PT drivers left the session.
Ach du Scheiße, niemand.
So here we go, guys, for Imola. This is going to be a very chaotic one. I've changed the grid slightly. I've moved Kinezos and King of Kings further back. And we're about to see how this one goes, as someone's joined the voice call.
Hallo.
Sure.
Here we go then. For Imola, this is going to be a very, very chaotic one. I don't think this will go well. 4 cars behind us, and we've got 5 red lights. And it's a very quick lights, and we got a terrible start. We're just going to try and survive this one, follow Marco through, as cars are already bogging around. And this is going to be very chaotic. I'm just going to take it nice and cautious as I get sandwiched heading into turn 1, and I don't know what that Williams is doing. Some people taking an alternate line through the chicane as both kicks already spin. I'm going to try and sneak through on the inside, gain a few positions, and go up into 13th position. As a Red Bull goes for spin and Ferrari's off the track. We're going to try and follow Max through on the inside as he gets loose on the exit. Around the outside of Max, and we're going to complete that move.
That start was okay. Now stay alert.
I don't know
for
what
threats
that
around
Alpine
you.
is doing, but we're going to get that position. As he just pushed Max off track there, up into 9th place you go. As you head through the tricky chicane for the first time, and we get a good exit to fly past the Haas. I don't know what he's doing. Why didn't use any battery? Up into top 8 we go. Might have a bit little downforce. Julio's up into the lead already. I don't know how he's managed that then.
We can now use DRS.
I believe Marco's up into 4th already, so they really done it at the start. Didn't hesitate, and that gamble paid off.
Jetzt in
Mexico.
Williams goes off track, gaining us a position. And the V-Carb forces the Haas into a spin, and we gain another 2 positions up into the top 5. We've got a big gap ahead to
Green
close.
flag.
Here we go then, it should be an easy overtake past the Mercedes.
Caution, caution.
Yellow flag ahead. Already by a lapped car though. As King of Kings has left. And Kinezos has left as well.
hinten, ne?
Mhm.
Soll ich dich gleich inviten oder willst du nicht mitfahren?
For Lobbies terminate the news bastard. Bye bye. That's open Lobbies, I told you, but bye bye.
Okay, clear. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag ahead. That's a lap car.
You might experience some understeer now
I
that
think
you're in the
Julio's
wake of
gonna
the car ahead.
have this
Try to
win
get
in the
past
back,
as
but
soon
maybe
as
we can
possible.
try and get past Marco somewhere. Unfortunately, no more DRS zones. Gonna have to try a lunge into this corner. But he's gonna get the exit. And he's gonna take P3 away from us at the line. Julio takes the win. We finish ahead of Finn and Max. Hello, Danny or Joel. Danny or Joel. Hello, bro. Come on. English or German? Well, welcome into the stream nonetheless. Just missed out on the podium there. But I think I went too low on the aerodynamics, as our top speed is really good. I don't know what the kick is doing. We're on lap 3 of 5. I don't know what this guy's doing either. Last corner for him. Let's go. Yeah, 4th place is decent. Not first, but still okay.
Und Ryan, war alles fair bei dir?
Boah, geht, ja. Was kommt jetzt? Glaub Kanada oder so. So, lobby number 3, I think that was. We did China, we did Jeddah, and now we're here. We did Imola. I think the next one's gonna be Canada, if I remember correctly. Haven't done that one yet in the past week, so curious to see how this one's gonna go. Let's see then. Taking quite a bit of time to get out. Mercy on fire. What do you mean Mercy on fire? Mercedes? Or it is Canada next. It is indeed Canadian Grand Prix. Gonna have to put us at the back of the grid again for some increased chaos. And if more people join, more people are gonna join. There's not much we can do. Just gonna ready up anyway. I'm sure more people will eventually join. And there we go. The lobby is filling up pretty quickly. Here you go, 17 people, now 18 people in the lobby. Warum ist er so am Ragen? Also der andere da weiß ich auch nicht. Weiß nicht, wieso der so am Ragen ist, aber.
Das ist ein Five Lepers, der soll mal runterkommen.
You can join if you go on your F1 game to multiplayer Grand Prix, and then you should find a lobby with this gamer tag YouTube/Twitch TV TTV_Ryan Grove, and then you can just join. We're still gonna do 5 or maybe 6 more races, so you've got plenty of time to join. No rush on that. And yeah, the public lobby open to all consoles, so you can join on Xbox, PlayStation, or Steam. And I'm happy to see you on track soon. Okay, bet, no worries. See you soon on track. We're gonna do Canada, so you have probably, I'd say, like 10 minutes to join if you want to join the next one. And then we're still gonna do 4 or 5 more races. So yeah, welcome into the stream. Hope you enjoy. Hope you smash the subscribe button as well to support me and help reach 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. And yeah, I hope we can have a clean battle on track. You're on Steam, yeah, perfect. So just go into multiplayer Grand Prix and you'll find my name there. And you can join the lobby. There's always new spots with people rage quitting. And then I'll see you on track soon. Kanada wird auch komplettes Chaos.
Gott, ich bin 12. Ich bin Midfield.
So here we go then. Canada, 4th race of the stream. This is going to be absolute chaos. It's a very, very tight circuit. Quite a few cars behind us. 5 red lights in Montreal. And we're underway, and it's again quite a poor start. Nahas ghosting ahead of us, and someone's already off on the inside. We're going to brake late, and what is going on? Interesting overtake there. We get a 2-second time penalty for that.
Okay,
That's an absolute joke. But we're up into 10th place already. We've gained 5 places. That is an absolute joke, as we're going to sneak up the inside of the Mercedes. Red Bull was into the wall there, side by side with the Mercedes. We're just about going to survive that. The kick goes wide. This rejoin by the V-Corp has to be one of the worst rejoins I've ever seen, as what is going on back there? That doesn't even make sense. Gonna have to check that out on the replay later, but we're up into the top 5 already, and we're gonna go for a move past the Ferrari here, heading up into the top 4. As he gets a switchback, he tries to get a switchback. I think he got a collision penalty for that as well, which is very, very weird. Somehow I've got 2 seconds, and I'm afraid Julio is leading again, which is not ideal. As we pick up an instant 2-second time penalty for track limits. Okay, that's absolutely insane. It's not Julio leading. But that, and the Ferrari just straight lines us. Okay, that is great. If we pick up another penalty, that would be even better. Luckily we got away with it there. Julio's on the Red Bull now. But yeah, Ferrari straight lining us there for absolutely no reason. As Julio nearly goes for that move. We're going to try and get the exit here, and we get a beautiful switchback past him. That was a beautiful move, and we're going to try and put Aston Martin under pressure. Who goes wide and cuts the corner. And we're going to get past him here as he just weaves across us. And then he just doesn't drive. Pretty unfortunate. Looks like everyone's got time penalties already. No one's on a clean slate so far this race. Especially because this corner seems to give an instant penalty. Aston Martin is into the wall, and he's just going to try and put us even further into the wall. We're going to get past. Into turn 1 we go. I don't know what his teammate is doing. slowing down for no reason, or I think actually retired. And we're gonna get past them, and up into 4th place we go again.
Green flag.
Or as we go very deep into the chicane. It is not the ideal one. So das Penalty System ist ja dieses Guck.
Hm?
Das Penalty System. Also, dass du instant 2 Sekunden überall bekommst die ganze Zeit.
Also ich finde das hier einfach geistkrank, wie die manchen hier fahren.
So ist auf einmal Brite geworden. Wow, also halt Englisch Kommentator. Also eigentlich amerikanisches Englisch, aber.
Caution, caution.
New fastest lap for
Fastest
us.
lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
As Finn just about beats the fastest lap. As we continuously try and close the gap to the cars ahead. I don't know how much penalty the guy in P1 has, the Alpine. But if he's got 6 seconds, we still have a chance. Julio's on 8 seconds now as well. I think you get instant 2 seconds no matter what you do. You join the lobby, okay, perfect. And Alpine's got 6 seconds as we barely avoid him, nearly hit him. So it's basically us against Max for the win as a Haas. Haas slows down as well, not sure what's going on there. Maybe some desync or something. It's going to be a 1-2 for McLaren though. Quite the opposite of what we saw in today's real-life Grand Prix. Max, weißt du, wieso die einmal gebremst haben?
Ja, ich habe auch Illegal Overtake bekommen für jemanden, den ich überrundet habe.
Oh.
Aber bei mir ist despawned nach ein paar Sekunden, bei dem vielleicht nicht.
Ich lieg direkt wieder instant 2. Your name's Mikaro. Yeah, I saw you join. Awesome. So I think the track limits are slightly bugged because you get instant 2 seconds when you've got a corner, which is very, very interesting. As Max goes for a bit of a slide, and we're going to try and go side by side here. We're going to back off and just pray he gets another time penalty because otherwise we won't win this.
Okay, clear.
One guy gets disqualified. I don't know how he's done that. And we're going to try and set up a good exit, which we're unable to do. Still gain a lot of time on Max though. He's going to have more battery though. We're going to defend the inside. And it's no match. We're just going to cut the whole corner. Pick up another 2 seconds. We're going to win this race. I have a question. What setup do I buy? Fair, I want to join PSGL next game. What do you mean by buying setups? You mean like the actual steering wheel and stuff? Or you mean in-game car setups? You mean like car setups in the game? Or like equipment? GG. Musst du cutten, das ist cool.
Das war so chaotisch. Ich habe einfach 4K drauf, wie jemand Straight Line Turn 1 einfach.
Ja, man bekommt einfach. Man bekommt aber
Instant 2.
Ja. Aber ich würde Turn 1 auch Straight Line von für
Dann hat er dich gestraightlined.
Ja, hast du.
Dann habe ich das 4K drauf.
Ja. Fuck.
Geil.
Keine 1 und 2. Some crazy people here, yeah, but also the track is pretty interesting. In-game car setups for racing. So if you there's a website, Sim Racing Setups, and there you have all setups for different games. You've got F1 setups, you've got safe quali setups, safe race setups, then you have more aggressive quali setups, more aggressive race setups, you have intermediate setups, you have wet weather setups for every track. So Sim Racing Setups is the way to go. So you can just put that in your browser and then you'll find it. Yeah, definitely some crazy people here, but they're all that's the goal basically, to get more people like you and Marco and others to join the Discord server. So you guys, so we can just host lobbies internally basically to just have much cleaner racing. I know them, I'm fast at this game. Like, that's perfect, man. That is good. I just got a new setup. From them or from someone else. Monza's gonna be interesting. Also Monza wird jetzt mal lustig.
Ach du Scheiße.
I'm bad as shit. Ah, it's okay. I mean, it is a bit lucky. Someday you get lucky and you just find your way through every gap at the start of the race, and then some days you just get taken out every single time. That's, I guess, kind of part of it. So to put us at the back of the grid, Monza's going to be absolutely insane. I don't know how we're going to survive this. No sim magic. Oh, but you mean like steering wheel or pedals or... Can I add you on Steam? Yeah, sure, go for it. Add me, and then whenever I do online lobbies, I can try and remember to add you. Or what you can also do is turn on notifications on YouTube. So every time I go live, you'll see, and if I do open lobbies, then you can instantly join. And also, if you add me on Steam, I can send you the link to my Discord server. So everyone in my Discord server basically can get access to the lobby first. So if you're in my Discord server, you'll basically always have a spot guaranteed in my open lobby. You won't have to wait or anything. I'll just kick someone I don't know, so you can then drive guaranteed. You have to keep moving us down. So feel free to add me on Steam, feel free to add me on EA, wherever you want. Basically just trying to get more people into the Discord server, and then once we've got like 30 to 40 clean drivers, then we can just do lobbies in our own with much less chaos and much less randoms, you know? That's a lot better. So we can actually focus more in racing. You said your name is Mikaro, yeah? I can add you as well if you want. I sent you a friend request. Still getting used to load cell? Yeah, load cell is pretty interesting. Load cell is very, very different. Load cell is very, very different. A lot harder to get used to. Well, it's just so different, yeah. No worries. Let's get racing. We're not all the way at the back, but this is still gonna be quite... I forgot to move you at the back, but I can move you back in the next race. It's gonna be quite an interesting one. Das wird jetzt ganz interessant.
Ja, ich bin gespannt auf Turn 1.
The first of many Monza turn ones I'll do in the upcoming few months and years. Gonna do much more community lobbies. And I'm sure this won't be the last time we do Monza, but it is the first. So let's see how this is gonna go. I have no setup. I'm cooked. Just go 0-0 front wing. And then the rest you can just eyeball, do what you normally do. But just go minimum downforce. That's by far the most important. So here we go then. This is going to be very, very chaotic. We still have some cars behind us. I really hope they don't straight line us. I might just pull over. And let them go. Oh, I need to see what's going on ahead of us. Heading down into turn 1. As predicted, absolute chaos. One guy's out on the left. We find our way through. Actually, not even that many people that spawn off. We're only up into 16 as Alpine rejoins dangerously. We're going to sneak through on the inside. Up into 13th place. That's an interesting dive bomb by the Haas. And we cut the corner and gain the position. As the Mercedes goes very, very wide. We're up into 11th place already. There's some... I think the Mercedes tried to straight line someone there. Wasn't able to do so. Julio right ahead of us. Heading into a Scar chicane for the first time. We're running strict track limits, so drivers are going to have to be cautious with cutting corners. Of course, 3 warnings and you will get a time penalty, which is not what you want in a 5 lapper as the other Ferrari goes off and rejoins behind us. Let's see if we've got more deployment than Marco here, heading down towards turn 1. We're into the top 10 already. Gonna drain all of our battery here, but he's gonna be on 0-0 wings as well. We've got Aston, more cars off. Aston doing a lot of moving under braking. We're gonna go for a switchback here as we get hit from behind. As I tried to prepare a switchback. We're now gonna try and follow Marco through as he drains all of his battery. He's got no battery remaining. So we're now gonna try and pull to the inside, through the outside, sorry, heading into the second chicane. Bumper cars ahead of us as we're gonna try and switch back Marco. Not quite able to do so. We're gonna have to sit back behind, but we're up into 9th place as the V-Carb went a bit wide. Through the first second chicane. Through the Lesmos we go. Yellow flag behind. Have to keep making progress here. As Marco nearly loses it, he's on the brink there. As Marco has no battery left, he goes offensive very, very late. We're going to try and power past both of them. Oh, that is an unfortunate contact model. And we lose out there, a bit of a collision with Marco. That's not ideal as we had the perfect run and battery to go past him. Back down to 10th place we go. Into turn 1. Gonna try and line up the Ferrari here. Into the second chicane. I know I've got more battery. He's out of battery. We should be able to pull past him here. The Merc is into the barrier, and so are 2 more cars. The Williams and our teammate. I don't know what they've done. Was hat der Mercedes gemacht?
Nee, der...
Williams.
Ja, das ist kein Wort dafür, was ich hier sehe. Der ist auch einfach Turn 1, zweite, also zur zweiten Runde gerade ausgefahren und hat die 10 Sekunden einfach getankt, um Erster zu sein.
Here we go then. We're gonna try and fight Marco here. And try and keep it alongside. We're gonna try and go for a switchback, but it's hard to go for a switchback in parabolic, and we get quite a poor exit. And without much battery, we're gonna be vulnerable to the second Ferrari here, although I don't think he's got much more battery either. Heading down into turn 1 yet again. Gonna try and get past the Williams here. Don't have much battery, but we've got a bit more than the Williams and more straight line speed. And we're able to pull past up into 5th place we go. cut the corner there. Luckily, only get 1 warning and not a 2-second time penalty. On to the last lap of the race we go.
Okay, you've just started the final
Here
lap
goes
of the
Marco
race.
on the
Final
Aston
lap.
Martin. He's gonna fly past him. I'm gonna try and fly past the Aston Martin here, heading into the second chicane. Gonna force him to go for a move on the Ferrari. Yo, you're home, welcome. As Aston goes, oh my god. Aston goes for a move there and gets chopped off by Marco. Good timing, Matteo. You can still join. We're still gonna do 4 more races after this. As we're right on the back of Marco here, we still have a chance to win this. As I rear end Marco down the straight. And I get ahead into Ascari. But the run is not done yet. It goes down to Parabolica. Marco's gonna drain all of his battery. And he's gonna go all the way to the inside, and we're gonna keep him all the way on the inside. And he's gonna go very, very deep. And we're gonna get the switchback on him. Do we have the battery up to the line? I think we do. That is a beautiful switchback to take 3rd place. Come on. Beautiful switchback to end the race in 3rd.
Alter, du musst unbedingt diesen Williams, diesen komischen Buchstaben Williams und wo nur ein A drin ist, den musst du sofort rauswerfen.
Mhm.
Das ist krank, was ich da gerade gesehen habe.
Yo, Ryan, so I got rammed twice, but it was fun. Fair enough. I mean, open lobbies are always a bit chaotic. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. GG Marco was quite an interesting one. The Aston on the last lap as well, and then a clean switchback at the end. Let's see, I think Matteo is gonna join as well. I don't know if I accepted his friend request yet.
Was ich da gerade gesehen habe, Ryan, ne? Das hat an seinem Ego gekratzt, dass er nicht mehr Erster war.
We're so fast on tractions. Or what were you talking about? I can see him not quick enough though. Oh, I don't know what aerodynamics you ran, but I think you just had less battery. I had more battery because you used more on lap 1. Because you used battery into turn 1 and I let myself drop back to start last. So I didn't use battery into turn 1, so I think I just had more for the rest of the race. Traction exists. Yeah, I had good traction, but that's because I had a good setup as well. You said you didn't have a setup, so maybe that's the reason why you didn't have good traction. Okay, let's see what tracks we have next. If I remember correctly, I think we have... I think Mexico's in there. And I think Singapore. Oh, no, Singapore, I think we can skip.
Bitte.
I had Mexico and Abu Dhabi in it, so I'll put in... Mach nur noch eins und muss dann weg, kein Problem. Alles gut. I'm nice proof that Balkans don't belong here. I did not even check the lobby. We could do Netherlands in reverse. That would be pretty interesting. Although,
Ich bin noch nie Reverse gefahren.
maybe Netherlands regular layout. Or we could do Spain. Or we could do... Bahrain was pretty good. I think we'll do Bahrain. Or actually, let's do Australia. Let's do Australia. And have to put us at the back of the grid again.
Hast du Bock, diesen Williams zu kicken?
Yeah, plenty of special. Yeah, please, I'm top 300 there. I'm honestly dog at the game now. Well, it's open lobby, so it doesn't really matter. Just need to survive. Unless all 5 best drivers survive, then it's difficult if you're slow at the game. Because I moved us at the back of the grid, and then let me kick the Williams. Wait, no, I do 19. What do you mean 9? Are you P1? Or did I make a mistake? You're not P1. You're in P... Oh, wait. Oh my god. You're in P16. Okay, let's go. 4 more races. You do Australian like 16, right? What do you mean by that? You do Australian like 16. What do you mean? 16 and 12. 1 minute 15. So in equal cars, 1 minute 14.2. In online, not in time trial. 1 minute 14 seconds. If that, yeah. Well, that's my best lap from the start of the game. I haven't properly done Australia since like last summer. Esports, yeah, esports is 1 minute 13.9. Good luck, yeah, good luck, Matteo. It's gonna be an interesting one, because I'm afraid we'll have a lot of chaos again. This time we're starting all the way at the back, so let's see how this goes. Good luck to you as well, Mikaro. Here we go then for the Australian Grand Prix. 5 red lights. And we get underway, and that V-car was an interesting start. We're gonna let him go and save our battery, as he's lagging around quite a bit. Gonna go for a switch back on the V-car, and we're gonna get that move done as our teammate goes into the wall. And we have to avoid on the grass. And this is very chaotic. Half the cars... Oh my god, one guy just flipped there. Absolute chaos, so many cars. What is that Aston Martin doing? Get a bit of a bump from behind. More cars spinning out as we get tapped around. The Haas going slow there. Loads of cars going off track and rejoining unsafely, but somehow we find our way through up into the top 10 now as we fly past the Red Bull down this back straight. Loads of side-by-side action and spinning up ahead. We're going to have some unsafe rejoining here. And we're going to fly past the Alpine as well. Up into the top 5 we go already. As so many guys go straight in that corner. What is going on? As Finn goes a bit deep into the penultimate corner, it's going to compromise his exit heading onto this main straight.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Going to be a warning for Finn there. Track limits. Extending the exit of turn 1.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Bit of a moment there. We're going to try and get past Finn here, as I don't think he's got the use of DRS. And he's out of battery as well, so we should get him on the second straight, as this is a double detection zone. We pick up a second warning. You disconnected, that's unfortunate, but you can still rejoin if you want. As we're going to go up the inside of Finn and take the position. And we're going to get DRS here as well, that's very important. And we're going to have to be careful with our track limit warnings as well. New fastest lap of the race.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Gonna try and get past the Haas here, who will not have DRS and he doesn't have any battery to use either. I'll wait for the second straight. It's gonna be an easy overtake.
Nice move, good job.
As we're up into third place and now chasing the back of the two leaders. P1 has a 2-second time penalty already, but Julio does not have a penalty. He rejoined, okay. So you can either take control, I think, or you're just going to join the next race again. On to lap number 4 of the race we go. We're closing in on the cars ahead. You flipped. I think I saw you flip here at turn 3. If it was you, I'm not sure. Quite interesting game physics. There's Matteo unfortunately retires. Sure he's going to be in the chat very, very soon. Aston needs cooking. Understood. Oh, we're losing a lot of time here. It's not ideal. And Julio goes up into the lead. Bit of wheel banging there with Finn. We're gonna get DRS here. Ideally, we can at least close it into the for P2, but it's gonna be close.
Okay,
Julio
mate,
should have this
final
win
lap
in the
of
bank,
race, final lap.
and somehow Finn does not have a
Teammate
penalty yet.
behind, 21,
He must be on 2
seconds.
warnings. Aston Martin gets 4 seconds of
Green
penalties.
flag, we're
And I think
racing again, let's go.
either he hit Julio or Julio made a mistake. But it's unfortunately not going to be enough for us to capitalize on that. We're going to round the last 2 corners. We're going to be in second place. Julio's going to win this race again. And he's going to extend his gap in the championship. The Aston wins it on track, but we're going to finish in second, Finn in third. And that is another quite messy race done. Bist du in der ersten Runde geflippt?
Nee, ich war aber mittendrin. Ich habe gerade noch Marco Jemitz verteidigt. Der wurde gerade von... Wie hieß der Typ? Knee for Life 4319. Also komplett hops genommen. Ich habe den einfach abgeschossen jetzt.
The Aston was driving with his feet or something, I swear. Kicked the V-Carbon 7. Okay, war cool, muss los, viel Spaß euch, danke. War gut, Finn. Hoffentlich kommst du nächstes Mal wieder. I still finished P12 with the RAI, that's still okay.
Also welcher Matteo ist jetzt Matteo?
FVR Matteo ist Matteo, glaube ich, auf der 19.
Auf P19?
Ich glaube, ja. Also, das ist im Stream Matteo.
Ja.
Max can confirm he is insane. Max?
What? Wer denn?
Wait, you should pick the V-Carbon by 6. Okay, no.
Der V-Cup auf P14, der muss unbedingt raus.
Und der 6, auf der 6 auch.
Ja.
Okay, both V-Carbs need to go. And we've got one Alpine doing anything but finishing the race. Get across the line now. Another win for Julio. I'm gonna kick both V-Carbs. Tell Max I said he's quick. He's in the chat as well, so Max can read that on his own. Honestly, why people are so brainwashed.
Huh?
That's open lobbies, that's why the more people we get into the server, the better. FVR Matteo, who's this guy? What is Gio doing
Finn, sei ruhig da hinten.
here? Sagt Max, dass er schlecht ist. Let me actually send Mikaro, I'll send you the Discord link to my server. So you can join that one. Yeah, it works on Twitch. I add commands, but he's in the YouTube chat, so. Mhm. There we go, Mikaro. I sent you a link on Steam DM. I got to go. Thanks for the races. No worries, Julio. Thanks for joining. I haven't checked if you've joined the server, but please do so with the link I sent you. And then yeah, see you on the next stream. See you on the next Open Lobby stream. Being too cold probably means I'm not feeling good. Okay, hello from nobody. Yeah, I'll join. Thanks. Okay, perfect. See you soon then. Either in the next lobbies or on the server. Mexico next. I have to kick both V-Carps. It's a new V-Carp. I think one guy left. Yeah, one of the V-Carps left anyway. Kick Ricky. Let's put us at the back of the grid again. And then we're gonna go from Mexico Might be the penultimate race. One more after this. And you'll know, or you might know what we're gonna do for the last one.
Nein, bitte nicht.
Uh,
Ready up. Is Julio gone?
yeah. Ready, ready, ready. 2 or maybe 3 more races to go. Last one will be a special one. I just saw Julio and Gio join the Discord server. David, welcome to the stream as well. Join the lobby, awesome. Couldn't find you there, but maybe I'll see you on track. Welcome into the stream and welcome to the lobby. Thanks for the follow as well 3 minutes ago, and thanks F1 Alex Twitch TV for the follow as well. Welcome into the stream, both of you. Sadly, no seats available. Well, there'll be seats in the next 2, that's for sure. There's always people that leave after turn 1. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Gonna be pretty messy. Gonna probably be pretty messy. Such a long run into turn 1. Battery management will be crucial. But let's see how this one goes. Gonna stream for about half an hour, maybe. Or, half an hour to go. You're gonna finish this now, you have to finish. Another question. Let's see if I can find my Mexico setup. I'll just go with this one. P18 on the grid then, guys. 3 more races to go. We're gonna have Mexico. Then we're gonna have one more. I think it's Abu Dhabi. And then we'll have a special finale with probably sim damage at Baku. I always like to close off the last one with quite literally a bang. Loads of front wings flying off. But let's focus on Mexico first. We've got fiber lights. And it's a very, very quick launch. Just like in real life in Australia. So we're gonna get a beautiful launch up into the top 15 already. Don't know what the Haas is doing. Maybe forgot the overtake button. As the Haas spins out and we're up into 11th place already before even turning our wheel or braking. As we got more guys spinning around, we're gaining so many positions. It's absolute chaos. And I believe we're up into the top 3 already. I can share my camera settings in a minute, but what a start that was. Up into the podium paying positions already here. As we've got Marco and Matteo fighting behind the second Mercedes. I don't know where he is going or what he is doing, going very defensive, losing everyone loads of time. It looks like he's just trying to take me out there, which will not really help him. And we're up into second place already as we've got no downforce through there. In a big gap to the Aston Martin ahead, who I forgot to move further back. He's been consistently at the front, so I should have put him further back on the grid. So we're gonna have to try and catch him as we head into the stadium section for the first time here in a Mexican Grand Prix. It's only 5 laps, so we'll only go through that lovely chicane 5 times, or hairpin.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Onto the main straight we go. I've got a very low drag setup, so it should help me recharge more ERS, but also give me more top speed. Into sector 2, purple sector 1 with our low wing setup. This is kind of where we're going to struggle though, so we're going to have to focus on nailing these corners. I'm going to gain some time through there. Gonna have to run medium ERS here as both cars behind pick up 2-second time penalties. I think track limits are again super strict as we gain more time on the Aston Martin ahead. Soon we're gonna be within DRS and slipstream range if we can keep making progress. We've got 3 purple sectors as well, and we've built a gap to the cars behind. We go half a second faster than our nearest competitor, the Aston Martin ahead of us. The gap is down to 1.2 seconds, and I think he might be out of battery. We're gaining a lot of time down this main straight. Into turn 1 we go. Bit of a lock up, but we don't go too deep, so that's okay. Just need a clean exit out of turn 3. And a clean middle sector as Marco drops down to 3rd place. Good fight going on behind. As we're going to try and close this gap to get within DRS range of the Aston Martin. That will make our life a lot easier in this to try and win this race. That was not ideal, bit of an early apex ruining our exit through there. Here we go, the gap is under 1 second.
Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push.
As we said, a new fastest middle sector. And we got a clean entry into the stadium section. Now we just need to stay close enough to the detection point. And there is the line, and we should be within DRS range. And it's a double detection as well, so this will be a massive time gain for us. And we do have DRS, we've got a 3-second gap behind as well. It's looking very good. Time to recharge our battery. I just said so. Time to recharge our battery and go for a move on the next lap. First warning of the race. Very close to a track limit warning there, or penalty even. And we're getting close to the back of the Aston Martin. And we're getting close to the final lap of this race as well. I just don't want to get a track limit penalty now. As the Aston Martin is feeling the pressure, making a few mistakes. And we have a bit of a moment on our own, but we're going to be pretty close. We're going to get DRS down this main straight. We've got a lot of battery as well. As the Aston Martin glitches around, and he's going to break the slipstream onto the last lap of the race we go then. We're going to save a bit of battery for the last, or for the second part of this. As he's going to go very defensive. Into turn 1 we go. He's going to try and outbrake us. He's going to go very deep. And we're going to do this switchback move and swing around the outside to get this done. Let's see how much battery he has though. And we're going to be able to pull ahead. Let's see if he's going to go for the dive. He's going to go for it. Can we go for a switchback again? We can indeed go for a switchback again. And round the outside, we're going to retake the lead. Beautiful double switchback. And now we've got half a lap to go. 1.5 sectors to go. A lot of battery and clean air through this middle sector. So as long as we don't go off track and get a time penalty, we should be able to win this race. And we're building a gap. I don't think he has enough. We might have to send it into the hairpin. But he's very far back, so I don't know where or how we do that cleanly. Around the hairpin we go a bit deep. The smoke and gases are already being lit up in the air in the stadium section, and around the last corner we're going to take the win after 2 beautiful switchbacks. And we're finally back to the top step in today's stream after I think 4 races, so we've had quite a bad streak. But we're back up as Mikaro's unfortunately left the session again, maybe disconnected, not quite sure. Finishing a strong 4th place for him. Alexander leaves as well. He perfectly cut it. Williams is such a sore loser. Exactly. I didn't see what happened there. Max got disqualified somehow. Wie wurdest du DSQ?
Frag mich nicht.
Oh, wie hast du das hinbekommen?
Oh,
Marco would have seen it as well. Holy Understeer. Er hat
sagen wir so, ich hatte einen Erzfeind diese Runde. Mehr sage ich dazu nicht.
I put a Bahrain setup because I had no other. Yeah, Bahrain is a bit high aerodynamics, I think. We have to go a bit lower. And also we have to go pretty high wing gap. And my car doesn't turn. No, I was LMU driver for them, not anymore. No, fair. Well, two more races, guys. We've got Abu Dhabi, which is absolute chaos with turn 6. And then we're gonna have Baku as the last one. 2 more races to go. And then we're gonna call it a day here today. Call it a day for today here today. Race winner, fastest lap driver today, most overtakes, and cleanest driver. Calma. You disconnected again? That's unfortunate, but maybe if time to quickly get in, because I think by the time we get into the next lobby, you still have some time. So I'm pretty sure you should be able to join the last proper race, or yeah, proper race for Abu Dhabi before we'll have an absolute chaotic sim damage race at Baku. I'm gonna head off.
Ryan, ich werde
Ja, ist
jetzt
gut.
offline gehen. Ich
Alle.
muss sowas essen und so.
Jo, bis zum nächsten
Ich
Mal.
wünsche dir. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao. Okay, Max is gone. We're gonna have one more semi-normal race at Abu Dhabi. And then we're gonna have the absolute most chaotic race at Baku. We did sim damage at Vegas and Jeddah yesterday. And 2 guys flipped in both, or multiple people flipped in both races. So yeah, 2 more races to go. Let's move us to the back one more time. Probably not one more time, probably a bit more than one more time. Go. $20 people in the lobby. And there we go. Time to start. Last proper race, guys. And then we will do a sim damage finale at Baku. But let me actually add the track. I don't think I added that yet. We're going to have 9 races. It's going to be absolute chaos. Let's head into it then. Penultimate race of the stream. P15 in the championship. Let's go. I mean, there's guys. Bubble Buddy is P46. So P15, fair enough. Eric Paul 13 Sonia. He's been in here for quite a while as well. He's again going to be at the front, but I don't care that much. He gets the gifted at the... I don't know, if he comes in the chat and asks to be at the back, I can put him at the back. But he's just happy to do an hour of open lobbies and not say hello. Then he can do that as well, and he can start at the front and have less fun. I take the McLaren car. Oh, you're David there. Okay, yeah. So welcome into the lobby. Glad to have you here as well for the last 2 races. This one's going to be a normal open lobby. But then for the last one, we're gonna do simulation damage at Baku. So you're gonna have to be very, very careful to survive. It's basically more a last man standing. So yeah, what I'll basically do is just try and survive. And at the point where my whole front wing is gone, that's basically where I'll just end the stream. I joined. Are you? I hope. Can I find you? I think you joined. I'm using assist restrictions elite. That's good. Same for me. I don't use any assists, but I'll keep the assists on because if not, I did that on Wednesday. Basically, half the grid spins before they even reach turn 1. And then it's kind of stupid because they have traction control on. And if that's off, then they just go absolutely... well, then they just can't even get to turn 1. So yeah, we're going to keep that on. Mikaro, I couldn't see you in the lobby. I hope you are. But if not, you're going to be in for... You're going to spectate, okay? But then you're definitely going to get a seat for the last one in Baku, which is going to be absolute chaos. Good luck to you, Mateo. Let's try and survive this. You're right ahead of me, so you better not break check me. D19 on the grid. I think there's one guy alongside me. Do indeed, at Williams. But here we go then. 5 red lights in Abu Dhabi. Penultimate race of the stream, and that was quite a weird 5 lights. And it's quite an average start as one of Ferraris stands still. Gonna look to the outside as we somehow avoid all of them. One Alpine has reinvented turn 1 there. As we head through loads of cars going off. As we nearly lose it, we've got a McLaren on the inside. Gonna have to be careful with the kick here as well, who rejoins. And unfortunately punt Marco off there. As we head into the hairpin, Marco goes for a big send. And we're gonna switch back a massive tank slapper on the exit. So we're gonna try and pull past a bunch of cars up into the top 10 already. You're gonna use a lot of battery heading down into the chicane. Gonna have a look up the inside of the Aston Martin who turns in, and we're gonna be ghosting, which might be to our advantage here, as you can actually ghost through the Haas. And we're up into the top 8 now. Heading down this second straight, we're gonna have a look to the outside of the kick. Let's see if we can swing all the way around the outside of potentially not only him but also the V-Carb, as we've got a massive moment. And I have to avoid that and go off track. I don't know what the V-Carb is doing, as he goes side by side into this next right-hander, but we're ahead at the apex and up into 6th place. And next up ahead we've got the Red Bull and a Mercedes who just drove into the wall for no reason. I'm going to try out the Red Bull pushes us off as I tried to go for a move, but we're up into the top 5 already, so that is a very good first lap. As we're now going to get the exit and try and get past the Red Bull, who's probably going to be braking very late, and we go for an insane switchback. And up into 4th place we go, man. Today's been a really, really good day for switchbacks.
Green flag.
As we now have to put our head down and try and close the gap ahead. The top 3 train is there. Ideally they do a bit more fighting, that will help us quite a bit. They go side by side into the corner. Marco gets up to 5th place. And we are going to continuously try and close the gap to the car ahead. We're a bit in no man's land at the moment. As we go very wide through the hotel section and pick up our first track limit warning, but we've gained a good chunk of time on the cars ahead. Around the final corner we go, new fastest lap for us.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Closing in on the cars ahead.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
.2 seconds is the gap. We're closing in. The Haas looks like he's out of battery. There's an incident behind in turn 6. The Aston Martin once again is increasing the gap out front. We're completely out of battery, but we're going to be within DRS range on this next lap, which is exactly what I was looking for.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.8 seconds.
Bit of a moment on the exit of turn 1 there. The guy out has 4 seconds of time penalties. I don't know how he's managed to do that. The Aston Martin is still kind of within reach. But he is pretty speedy, so we're going to have to get past these 2 cars quickly and hope the Aston Martin makes a mistake. Firstly, we're going to try and get past the Haas here. I'm off, but thanks for the few races. No worries. Thank you for joining. Glad you joined even though you missed the first half. I hope to see you in a future stream soon. We get quite a bad exit there. He can't really line up the Haas. He's out of battery, but we don't have much more battery. I'm still going to try it and see if he's going to go defensive or not. Could have maybe tried to dive him, but he goes wide, and that opens up the door for us to sneak through and take 3rd place. Come on. The race is not over yet.
Final lap, push, push.
Final lap of the race. Luckily we don't get a warning there, very, very lucky. Well, as the Red Bull goes for a spin, and that's going to massively compromise our exit. That was really not ideal. That's massively helped the Aston Martin. As we gain a lot of time under braking, but can we get a good enough exit to try and line up the Red Bull? The question is, he's got more battery, and we've got very, very similar battery. He's going to go defensive. So we're going to try and send it all the way around the outside. Can't get that done. Try to go for the switchback, but we have no grip. We're going to have to get inventive here and try and send it there. We can't send it for a move there, and we lose the rear again. And I think the Aston's going to win this unless he makes a very big mistake. As I make a big mistake and go wide there. And I think the Aston is going to win this. We're going to round the last corner. The Aston loses a bit more time, but across the line we're going to come home in 3rd place. And the Aston Martin actually wins the race this time, ahead of the Red Bull. To complete the penultimate race of the stream. Interesting track limits there by the Williams on the final lap. These 2 Alpines are so dirty. I can kick the Alpines, but I mean, the next race is gonna be absolute complete chaos anyway. So I might have to leave. That's unfortunate, but we're only doing 1 more race, so you're not missing out on too much action. Even though it will be by far the most chaotic race, and I'll turn on simulation damage. But I will join your Discord. Awesome, man. See you over there then. Thanks for tuning in and racing. I think 2 races you did. Or maybe 3, thank you for that. And see you soon on my Discord server. Sorry for touching you in the first lap, no worries. All good, that was pretty close. Or wait, I will stay. We're doing 1 more race with simulation damage at Baku. It's gonna be quite an interesting one. Absolute chaos? Yeah, it's gonna be absolute chaos. I can put us at the back and then we're gonna have a very chaotic start. This is gonna be absolute chaos. By the way, I always see it. What does it mean like on name tags? It's a team. It's an esports organization. So we have drivers that have the tag, and then GB7 in the Twitch chat is an engineer. Then we do competitive team events where there's always 2 drivers per team, and then there's like 10 teams. So there's ET8 and then 9 other teams, organizations, to compete against each other. That's like the most competitive stage of racing before you then have esports. It's like the semi-professionals, basically. There we have it, guys. Sim damage is on. We're going to keep assists on. We're going to keep it kind of drivable, because otherwise it's just absolute chaos. And yeah, I have to put ourselves at the back. We're just going to go until I'm dead, basically. And then I'll pull the plug and end this. Well, thank you guys for watching and end the stream. I probably won't do the whole race or pit or any of that, because that's just boring. Put David towards the back as well. I'll put you, Mikaro, as well, as I see you now as there. And then we can accept that. You wanted me to kick the Alpines. I don't know if they're still the same people. I'm gonna kick them anyway, though. I have a T300 RS GT edition. Is it worth to upgrade like Moza or Fanatec? I think Moza definitely. Fanatec as well if you wait for like some special sale, but I don't think the regular price is worth it. But Moza is pretty good. And especially in like the past 1.5 to 2 years, Moza has become really, really good and good value for money. So I think from Thrustmaster to Moza is a really good swap or upgrade. Thanks Lars04 for the follow as well. Welcome into the stream. Here we go then, guys. This is going to be the last race. It's going to be quite an interesting one. And not much. There was open lobbies, and this was open lobbies as well. Here we go then, guys. Last race of the stream. This is going to be absolute chaos. Starting in 15th, that's not ideal. Don't know how much is going to help to load a setup. I'll just absolutely try and survive. I don't know if it's smart to pull over to the right, because then people might just hit me before I even reach turn 1. Which is not necessarily what I want either, so we're going to have to see. One last race here on the stream. It's going to be an interesting one here at Baku. Gonna have to pray for this to go well then. Here we go. 5 red lights at Baku. We're gonna have sim damage on, and we don't have to let anyone go. That is beautiful. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens. Into turn 1. An M plate is off. One guy's DNF. Oh, one guy left. People are leaving but not crashing. Loads of M plates are flying. Someone's gone straight and Aston Martin is into the wall. Many people surviving. I should have turned ghosting off probably. let's see what's gonna happen when someone crashes into the castle section, as we're up into 11th place already. And another guy goes straight and takes the escape road. We're gonna try and get past Marco here. Don't want to risk anything or too much. So there's another end plate there, lying on the ground. Marco goes to the inside. Could be a dangerous move as they collide, and we're gonna get the exit on the Aston Martin here. He's lost an end plate, Ayrton Senna, and we're gonna go cautious here. More end plates flying off, and here we go. Here's the chaos. Red Bull standing absolutely still. Aston going for the dive, putting a Ferrari in the wall, and we're somehow just about gonna get through the Aston DNFs. And we get through here now. We're gonna have to try and overtake the Ferrari. We're gonna get the exit. Up into the top 5 we go. Many guys leaving. Got a massive cloud of a lockup by Marco. As Macaro's disconnected again. That is very, very unfortunate. I believe Marco's lost an end plate, if I can see that correctly. As another guy crashed on his own. More guys crashing. Marco into the wall, losing his entire end plate. Someone didn't quite make that chicane.
Front wing damage on the car ahead. It might have to box. Be
And
aware.
Marco's gonna go into the pit lane, so is it Williams. And I think that means we're gonna inherit the lead, as the leader has DNF, so yeah,
Someone's
we
come
are
off ahead of
indeed
you.
gonna
There's a
inherit the
yellow
lead.
flag ahead.
As he's putting it there.
Okay,
We've got
clear.
David still coming behind us, and one of the Ferraris as well. Five people remain in this lobby. I think I'll wait to do some battling. Close one there with David. Are we gonna go side by side into this next corner? He brakes very, very early, and he's gonna give us the position. As Marco has crashed as well, we're down to 4 drivers. As I nearly crash into the castle section there. 4 more guys remaining. Not as much chaos as we saw yesterday. As he bunny hop over the curb. I think that's gonna be it with the stream. I think I'll accidentally miss my braking spot into turn 1. And then we're gonna be done with this race. And this stream altogether. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks everyone for watching as well. And I'll see you guys on my next stream. Not quite sure when that will be yet. But I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. I'll try and nail the pit entry. And that was literally the perfect pit entry besides speeding. But nonetheless, that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon for another stream. So take care and bye-bye.